Good afternoon. Today is Friday, August 18th, 2017. I'm Joe Paul, the local president. As usual, I come to you on Friday, although I did come to you earlier in the week, but as things come up that I find to be very important, I come to you a little bit more frequently. Well, anyway, let me touch on a couple things. As far as the accessing of the 6 installations, not counting the PNDCs, those are technically on hold right now. We don't really know if they're stopped. We're assuming that they're going to be stopped. We know of 3 that probably will be, but until the dust settles, we don't know for sure. But we'll let you know as we find out more. As far as the Seminole PNDC and the Orlando PNDC, those are temporarily stopped for 3 or 4 weeks while they do another Function 1 scheduler. The Seminole PNDC has some problems there for sure. Some of them, as of today, I'm finding out, the management's decided to remodel all the bathrooms at once. Well, that's kind of a problem for the facilities. So they brought in, not like the bathroom portalette you see at a football game or a concert. They brought in one on wheels that has a couple bathrooms to it. But that's not nearly enough. So I've already written to Mike Willard and tried to call him. Couldn't reach him, but there should be a letter posted on your board today that I sent out. We believe, and the steward has brought it to my attention, that there should be another one somewhat near the FSS area. Someplace in the building with the many people you have there, two toilets, not enough. So we're looking into that. We feel like it's a health issue, let alone a problem. It's a problem. So we're looking into that. The Orlando PNDC, we have some problems with overtime. We have the overtime issues in the clerk craft, and we're having some in the maintenance craft. So our stewards are looking into that, and we're hoping to get that rectified, especially in the clerk craft where they're changing hours from 4:30 to 3 and 3 to 4:30 and to 1 o'clock. It's very convoluted, but we're trying to get a good grip on that. The VMF, Vehicle Maintenance Facility, this is the first time I brought them up. We haven't really had a problem there. But now I'm told over the last 2 or 3 years, the VMF people are not getting a clothing allowance. Now granted, they have 13 uniforms, shirts and pants, and management actually has a contract. It's like this all over the country in big installations. They have a contract where they clean your uniforms. They get dirty, greasy, and things like that. But it doesn't negate the fact that they get a clothing allowance. I believe it's like $60 or $80. I'm not sure per year. Like window clerks get $150 or more. Well, they're for incidental, such as maybe hats, although we don't wear hats probably down here, but for shoes and belts and things like that. I've already contacted Mike Arkanoff, who's in charge over there, and he's looking into that as we speak. I sent him excerpts from the Elm, different things like that, so we're looking to take care of that issue. As that comes up, I'll let you know. MVS, they had a couple grievances recently that they settled, which are monetary grievances. Pretty decent, substantial really, but they're for a couple or 3 different people. They've already been notified. But if you have problems there, you need to request your steward, as in anywhere, clerk, maintenance, VMF, MVS. If you have problems, you speak to your manager, your supervisor, and request a steward, especially if you're going to have an investigative interview or a supervisor wants to talk to you about anything other than, hey, hello, how you doing? Those are okay. Anything more than that, you're going to want somebody there to represent you. So I don't have a whole lot more to talk about. I do want to talk a little bit about the Orlando PNDC and the accessing event that's going to happen again. It might just be accessing off of Tour 1 at a level 6s, but when that comes up, we'll let you know. But the Function 1 scheduler, the second batch of that, it might change it a little bit from what we talked about initially, but we want to make sure that we put the right contractual language to whatever the Postal Service is doing. Remember, all this is coming from the Postal Service. None of it's coming from the union. We want to do our best to stop any problems. We don't want any inconvenience to our membership. So that's where we're going with that. And remember, if they do post jobs within the section, there's going to be some closed section bidding, and I'll let you know a little bit more about how that works and the correct way to how that gets done. When they start talking more about that, I'm going to make sure I come in there and see if the plant manager can have everybody in that big room that we had before, and we'll hear whatever management has to say. Then I'll tell you the contractual language of what's the do's and don'ts, and really the correct way that it gets done. So thank you for being APW members and members of our Central Florida area local. We appreciate that. We love that. And PSEs, clerks, maintenance, VMF, everybody. Together, we all have to stand our ground and do what we can do to stop this onslaught of things going on right now. So, in closing, I want to thank you again, and I will talk to you next week. Have a great day.